Hi everyone, my name is Dr. John Gonino. I'm a board-certified family medicine physician. I practice in Heath, Texas, which is about 20 miles east of Dallas. Integrative medicine, I want to give you a quick example that'll just, I think, help you identify with it. Let's say that you're not sleeping 7 to 9 hours through the night, okay, so that's an issue. You go to the regular doctor, they're going to give you a prescription, send you out the door. You come here, we might do the same thing. You might get an Ambien prescription here, or Lunesta, something like that, to help you sleep. Or if you're more naturally minded, we might refer you to Dr. Blake Gordon, who's a naturopathic physician in this building, and she can give you natural things to help you sleep. Once we get your sleep normalized or optimized for you, then the question becomes, why are you not sleeping? And that's where doctors often don't go, that we would go. Is it sleep apnea? Do you have a barking dog outside of your bedroom window? But the number one reason that America doesn't sleep is they're riding something called sugar, insulin, adrenaline roller coaster. Adrenaline is the fight or flight hormone that says, hey, wake up and fight. Of course, at 2:30 in the morning, you're not supposed to be waking up and fighting. You're supposed to be sleeping. Many things can cause this. Believe it or not eating breakfast within 30 minutes of waking up in the morning can cause it. Drinking caffeine can cause it. Consuming sugar can cause it. But I think the number one thing that causes this in this country is an overgrowth of something in your body called candida. It's a fungus that's created by antibiotics, steroids, birth control pills, pregnancy, living or flying at altitude, and eating sugar. So we would work with you on those factors, control that, get that under control, and you would be able to sleep through the night. So that's one example. And if your question is, well, you know, Dr. Gonino, how did you come to practice this kind of medicine? It was basically my wife's experience with chronic fatigue syndrome. At 45 years old, she said, look, fix me or put me in a nursing home. I don't really care what you do. I just know that I can't continue to live like this. So we went and saw the doctors, and they do the regular testing and this and so forth, and they said, well, you know, I can't really find anything wrong. It's probably a chemical imbalance. Here's a prescription for some chemicals to balance out your chemicals. Prozac, Zoloft, Effexor, whatever. And my wife said, hey guys, look, time out. I'm not depressed, I'm tired. And the truth is, there's no pill for tired. So if you have a chemical imbalance in your brain, it could be because your sex hormones are off balance. That could be because thyroid, adrenals, pancreas are not properly supported and balanced. And that could be because your blood, liver, and bowel and lymphatic system is toxic, in which case we coach you up on, you know, oil change, tire rotation, a radiator flush, and a new air filter. So we're kind of like Jiffy Lube for people is really what we do. But we've had a lot of success. We see patients actually from 9 countries on 5 continents, 40 states, 400 zip codes. And basically, I think the reasons that we see people from those locations is primarily 2 things. Number 1, somebody got better and told somebody about it, and then they came in. And number 2, the management of chronic illness in the United States is generally poor. Now, I need to pause just for a second and contrast that to acute illness. If you're out this weekend, you go for a ride on your horse, you fall off the horse, you hear a loud snapping sound, and your ankle hurts really bad, don't call me and say, Dr. G, do I need milk thistle or do I need alpha lipoic acid? Don't do that. Go to the emergency room, get your x-ray, get your leg casted. You have a fractured fibula, you'll heal up in about 6 weeks. Okay, so the United States is good at emergency medicine. We do that well. What we don't do well is we don't do chronic medicine well, and the reason is we just keep treating symptoms and we never look for the underlying cause. So our business is to dig and dig and dig until we find the underlying cause, correct the problem, and let the patient go and have a great life, you know, where they sleep well and they're pain-free and their bowels are moving 1 to 3 times a day without much effort, et cetera, et cetera. All these things that we would help you with if you need help. So I would invite you to come out. We'd love to have you. We do take insurance, which helps defray the cost of some of this stuff. There is some out-of-pocket cost with it, but I tell people, you know, generally think hundreds, not thousands. It's pretty affordable for most folks. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for your time and giving me a listen. Our telephone number is area code 469-402-2800. Our website is GoninoWellness.com. So thank you again.